Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So here's Portland's starting group. They've got Cunningham, and it's Simmons in at the point. Simmons, the pass to Iverson. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Here's McGrady to the inside. Olajuwon passes to McGrady. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Iverson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Now here's Wells, guarded closely. Pass to Johnson. Here's Olajuwon, guarded by Reed. Olajuwon can't get it to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Simmons, the pass to Iverson. Back to Simmons. Portland needs to get off a shot here. The 3. Portland again missing.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Olajuwon. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Simmons. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Iverson passes to Cunningham. Here's Iverson to stop the drought. Here's Reed. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Here's Polides. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. On the rookies making an impact with their passing. 5th on the list, Ben Simmons.
The league got a big infusion of talented passers this year, and he's up there with the best of them. And as time goes, his court vision is only going to get better.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And from the field after that one. 3 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Iverson, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Blazers trail by 10. Here's Iverson, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Shoots over Johnson. They get the rebound. It's tipped, and they get it back. Count that one, Reed. And it's Cincinnati's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. They set the pick. McGrady to pass to Johnson. And again, it's Cincinnati with a three.
I just love the ball move.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Simmons with a screen on Johnson. Iverson passes to Simmons. Here's Iverson. The three. That shot off the mark.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now Young with a steal. Here's Iverson. Cunningham finds Simmons. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 5.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
McGrady the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Polides. Got a piece of it.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Into the lane. Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. He has 7.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Timeout called, the Lions.
Let's give some applause for our Cincinnati Lions dancers.
Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Pass to Bosch. Here's McGrady, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Markkanen looking it over. From outside, off the mark. Cincinnati leading by 6. The kick out to White. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, they're... having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the jam by Brown.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Bain. Launches a 3. And again, it's Cincinnati with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. Bain, no good. Blazers trail by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Heinrich. Still no points. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
To the middle. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Cincinnati.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
to Iverson. Portland moving it around. Marketed from long range. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Marketed. There's the 3. Rebound by Bosch.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Rulin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Brown. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Marketed. Looking to win the run. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Here's McGrady. White, the pass to Bain. No good on the triple. Blazers trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Heinrich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Heinrich's got his second basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Bosch. And here's Bain. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Iverson. Buries it down low. Iverson's got 9.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Unloads. Iverson can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Just sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Cincinnati going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. To second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Cincinnati?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. If they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Heinrich in at the point guard position.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Outside Simmons. Pass to Heinrich. Back to Simmons. Fader on the way, and that one drops.
Great sign for this team. When Simmons is making shots outside the key, he pretty much is unstoppable.
Here's Bosch. Over Grant. Bosch, no good. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Portland. Down by 12.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Heinrich. Cunningham outside. Count that one. Reed. Reed's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening, and Cincinnati making a change here. Williams is checked in, and also a switch here for Portland. Jones, he's checked in for Simmons. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Cincinnati calls timeout. Last month of play, the top free throw shooters among small forwards. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Olajuwon. 6 points for him. Cincinnati working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. Blazers trail by 9. To the left wing. Grab the screen. Here's Heinrich. Knocks down the triple. Heinrich's got 6 points in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Grant.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Heinrich. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Outside White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 9.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Heinrich tipped. Johnson against Jones. Here's Olajuwon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And here's Cunningham. Still without a bucket. Rebound by Bosch. Outside, Williams. And there's the screen. And Williams clutches it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Reed. Here's Heinrich. 13 points in the game. To stop the run. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by White.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Cunningham on the wing. Williams defending. Williams against Cunningham. Pass to Heinrich. From outside the arc. Portland, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Jones. Down low. White looking it over. To the inside. They set the screen. Launches it. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Johnson. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his first bucket in this one. Cincinnati leading by 8. Cincinnati calls timeout. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
With a new group. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And Cincinnati has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson passes to McGrady. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. Blazers trail by 8. Pass to Simmons. Outside Young. The kick out to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. It's marketed on the wing. Here's the 3. Druin pulls it in. Cincinnati leading by 8. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Portland. Bain, he's checked in for Johnson.
Number 22, Desmond Bain.
Blazers trail by 8. Simmons looking around. Pass to Iverson. Driving inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Iverson, guarded by Bain. Iverson passes to Brown. That's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1:49 left in the first half of this game. They set the pick. And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you overplay Bain on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. Down low. Markkanen.
Well, that's a nice effort there on the offensive boards. Markkanen can make a difference there when he's that active.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Now Simmons. Pass to Iverson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He's got 11.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Iverson. Fires for 3. Grulin pulls it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wells, the pass to Bain. There's a screen. Inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's a great pass. Offensively, Bain's the total package.
Here's Iverson. Markkanen left side. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. And so it's Cincinnati. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points. And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
Yeah, I've been impressed with all those guys so far, but I want to see who holds up down the stretch.
Yeah, the length of an NBA season tends to take its toll on rookies, especially as opponents adjust to them. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. We've got Jalen Wells, and it's Polonese in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with.
Just leaning in. No one there to step in front of him.
And it's flushed down, and nice jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Iverson. Simmons, the pass to Iverson. And a miss there on the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
McGrady's shot is off. Blazers trail by 11. Outside Simmons. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Simmons. Picked by Reed. 5 to shoot. lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now. They set a pick to the paint. Here's Polonese. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Iverson can't hit.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
A good look from Johnson. And again, it's Cincinnati.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Blazers trail by 15. Simmons with it. Pass to Iverson. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
With a 9-footer, and again it's Cincinnati.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Take a look at the best 3-point shooters among this year's rookie class. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Johnson. For 3. And Young pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Simmons, the pass to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Simmons. From deep 3-point land. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. On target from range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lions. White, he's checked in for Cincinnati. And here's Cincinnati. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Heinrich. 13 points in the game. Iverson passes to Heinrich. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. McGrady's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Johnson. Once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. Blazers trail by 18. Pass to Heinrich. And here's Reed, covered by Johnson. Portland moving it around. And there's a pick. Back to Young. From deep. They get it back. Reed. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Reed's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Johnson. Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Heinrich passes to Iverson. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Portland scoring again.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
White, the pass to Olajuwon. The shot's good. 12 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Portland making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Heinrich. He's got 13. Markkanen from long range drains the triple. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Markkanen showing big time range.
Pass to McGrady. Beyond the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Kicks it out to Bain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this.
There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Connects from downtown.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bain really wants to answer with his own trip.
Pass to Brown. Back to Markkanen. Jacks up at 3. McGrady grabs a miss. McGrady's got 8 rebounds in the game. Puts the move on. And again, it's Cincinnati.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Young can't hit. Cincinnati leading by 20. McGrady to pass to Rulin. The steal. The kick out to White. Now Bain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
The Trailblazers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Young. Can they get it? McGrady grabs a miss. McGrady's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's White with a drive. There's a screen. Here's Bosch. And again, it's Cincinnati.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Baines. Here's McGrady. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Cincinnati. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Ben Simmons, and it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Young, fires the 3. It's hauled in by Cincinnati.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's a screen, down low. Here's Bosch, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Iverson. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top kicks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. From downtown, it's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Johnson. From deep, Portland with a rebound. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Iverson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 7 tonight. Johnson for 3. Once again, off the mark by Cincinnati.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to Bosch. Cincinnati working the ball around now. Goes up on the baseline, and he hits the jumper for 2.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Graham. And here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Cincinnati leading by 21. Now here's Johnson. The 3 ball. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Here's Dawson. And here's Simmons. Johnson with the defensive effort. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own
cultures.
What did you look for as a player, Grant?
You know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Here's Dawson. With the fadeaway. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Bain. Here's Johnson. Outside Wells. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. Kicks it out to Bain. Pass to Polynice. 3-pointer. Portland with a rebound. Now Simmons. Cunningham on the wing. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Polynice has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson finds Bain. Outside Johnson. Pass to Polynice. Outside Wells. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot from deep. Bain. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Portland. Here's Dawson. Back to Cunningham. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Dawson can't hit. Cincinnati leading by 23. Wells, the pass to Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Johnson. Here's Polynice. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Polynice to stop the drought. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Picked it out of midair. Outside Wells. And here's Bain. Pass to Johnson. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
You know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
He takes it in, and stolen by Simmons. Outside Mitchell. Portland moving it around. Here's Grant. It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Cincinnati leading by 23. Bain, the pass to Polynice. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Bain. And Cunningham pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Bain. Here's the pick to the middle. Tipped. Out of bounds. Lions ball as Cincinnati keeps possession.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lions.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
A great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. It's just really impressive.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year. Pass to Iverson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Cincinnati leading by 23. McGrady the pass to Olajuwon. And there's a pick. Now here's Bain to win the drought. And Reed pulls it down. Outside Simmons. Here's Iverson. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bain, and he drops it first. Portland making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Williams looking around. So the Lions win it. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaFleur.
I'm looking forward to this trade. You're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Castle. Durant is out there with Gasol. And it's Unseld in at the power forward. That's Durant on the wing. Outside, Gasol. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Driving the lane. Excellent D there for Mayo.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Pass to Randall. Durant with the steal. Castle finds KD. Here's Unseld. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. And it's Cowens with the rebound. And it's the Jazz's ball. Looking for the first basket of the game. This matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Durant, the pass to Unseld. That gives them the lead.
And even though he's a rookie, the vision for Durant is that of a veteran.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Kevin Durant is second.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I'd gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Down low, here's Cowens, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Castle against Garland. Pass to Gasol. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
At 6 to the paint, stolen by Randolph.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Elbow shot. Zach Randolph with the rebound.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Now Garland. Still yet to score. Now here's Randolph. He's tightly guarded. A rebound by the Spurs.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
From the baseline. It's stolen by Mayo. Garland looking it over. Outside Mayo. Outside Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Gasol.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Jazz. Number 16, Cliff Hagan.
Bounce pass from Garland. Here's Mayo. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Castle. Fires the 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Hagan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Castle with it. Back to Durant. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. KD's got 5 points so far.
And on the confidence of Durant, this rookie knows his shot inside and out.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. Here's Adrian. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's Calderon. Pass to Adrian. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Utah moving it around. Hagan can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Highland. Now Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Highland misses. Jazz trail by 3. Hagan passes to Calderon. Richard, Castle covering. Pass to Adrian. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Spurs leading by 3. Castle misses. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
West with the steal. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Elliston, no good. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Castle on the wing, still scoreless. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 5.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Richard, Castle covering with the step. Here's Richard. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Here's San Antonio. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Castle with it. Last game he had 13. Pass to Highland. West to screen on Calderon. Left side West. 6 to shoot. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
And here's Calderon. Here's Hagan. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's Castle. Off target from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Durant. Bones Highland is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Unseld in at the 4.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Utah with the ball after the Marc Gasol.
Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At the line for 2, number 15.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio leading. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Durant. Now here's Gasol over Collins. And too long on the shot.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
He takes it in. A second chance effort. A rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Durant. Petey using his length inside.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Highland. This all setting the pick for Highland. Outside, Katie. Randolph grabs the board. Jazz have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Garland. To the middle. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Highland. From deep. Rebound, Utah.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Durant. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
I tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
Utah trailing here. From downtown, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Highland passes to Durant. Oh, Katie parries the 3.
And he has a scorer's mentality. Durant playing with an edge you don't see rookies have ordinarily.
Here's Collins, defended by Gasol. The shot by Collins, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Inside, stolen by Randolph. And Durant sends it back.
You really see the limp Durant possesses on plays like this with an incredible block.
Outside, Katie. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mayo the best to Collins. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Gasol. Barry comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Highland. Pass to Unseld. Got a piece of it. Castle against Calderon. Here's Richard, and the basket is good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Castle. Here's Unseld. The rebound by Hagan.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
The 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot's good from Barry.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Back to Castle. There's the 3. Another miss is 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Shoots from 12. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Shakes him. Adrian with the rebound.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Richard. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Pass to Sohan. Rebound, Utah. Ellison's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Calderon. Still without a basket. And it's good for 2. Hagan's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
Castle with the bounce pass. Six on the shot clock. Fader on the way. A rebound by the Jazz.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
A nice shot by Hagan.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Pass to Ellison. Here's Hagan. Here's Adrian. Defended by Sohan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ellison. Here is Calderon. He has yet to score. Hagan, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Utah, Cliff Hagan, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
So it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Utah Jazz.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye, and I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time. Oh, see.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Spurs trail by 12. They've got Zach Randolph. Garland is out there with Mayo. And it's Cowens in at the center position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Pass to Durant. Durant driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. KD's got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio. Garland with it. He's picked up by KD. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. The shot by Collins, no good. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Garland. Durant gets to Gasol. Here's Collins. He's defended by Gasol. In the corner, Mayo with it. The 19-footer is on the money. Mayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Castle with it, guarded by Garland. Shoots from 8. Sweet move. And Castle finishes it off. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Right side Durant. Pass to Gasol. A rebound by the Jazz. Cowens has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Garland against Castle. Here's Cowens. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Cowens has got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Marc Gasol.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
First free throw is good. And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
San Antonio calls timeout. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Jazz. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And, of course, the Spurs, a half game back.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laforce.
Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Here's Randolph. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now Castle, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fires the 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Garland. Here's Collins, defended by Gasol. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Castle on the wing. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Garland. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got 6 rebounds in the game. To break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Randall. Jazz leading by 13. Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. On defense, the Jazz. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting for San Antonio. Stephon Castle. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so Castle nails them both. Jazz leading by 14. Out left to the wing. stolen away. The tray. San Antonio again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Garland, the pass to Adrian. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Floats a runner. Back to Sohan. Clock at 6. Pass to West. That one goes. Count it. West has got his first 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Spurs trail by 12. Sohan up top. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gasol's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And it's Kevin Durant in for Barry. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. KD passes to Gasol, and it goes down 2 points. Gasol's got his second bucket.
Yeah, such an effective two-man game player. Marc Gasol's offense in a pick and roll, there's so much to love.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hagan from deep three-point territory. A rebound by the Spurs.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The wide open look for Durant. Offline with his three. Jazz leading by 10. Trying to get something going. David West grabs the miss. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't bank that one in. And KD's got the ball here for the Spurs. 8-point game. Takes a three. Ellison with the rebound. Ellison's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hagan, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Shoots. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Gasol. Gasol is out there with Durant, and it's Unseld in at the four-man position.
I'd say this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Jazz leading by 8. Mayo kicks to Richard. Collison. And Gasol sends it back. In the corner, Castle with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Buries it down low.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now here's Mayo. Out to the wing. Here's Randolph. Hits the outside fadeaway. Randolph's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is a big man with such a smooth shooting stroke. Zach Randolph in the mid-range. Look out.
The shot misses.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Outside Mayo. Pass to Randolph. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the Jazz with possession following Durant's three-point attempt. Releases. Rebound San Antonio. Unzel's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Now here's Durant. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Richard, Castle covering. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Atlanta Hawks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
DeMayo. Another miss by Utah. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Castle, and he jams it with authority.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Right side, Randolph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Timeout, Spurs.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. So it's the Spurs now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Outside, KD. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by the Jazz. Cowens has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire way to get back in the game. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Cowens. On the top of the key. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Hustle misses. Jazz leading by 13. Cowens passes to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And it's Garland slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Castle. There's the pick. Six to shoot.
Jazz foul. O.J. Mayo. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Number 4. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And here is Garland. The three carries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside, KD. To the middle. Here's Unseld. Oh, what a finish.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Now, here's Garland. Tosses it up. Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 17. Stolen by Garland. Durant rips down the rebound. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Mayo with it. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the dunk!
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. One of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Highland. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Calderon against Castle, and it's blocked. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Here's Highland after the basket by Utah. Plenty of space, and it's Cowens with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Cowens. And they recover it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present our player of the game.